Hi, my name is Enzo, and today we're going to be making discard pancakes. One of the best features of the Sourdough Sidekick is auto mode, which allows you to grow your starter for up to 7 days without needing to discard. Not having to discard is a game changer. What about those people that cook with their discard regularly, even every day? So, in today's video, I'm going to show you some of the other modes the Sidekick has, allowing you to grow a specific amount of starter and get that daily discard so you can use it for baking recipes. So for this first daily discard recipe, I'll be making pancakes. Let's get to it. So I'm going to set the Sidekick up to feed a specific amount of water and flour every day, and it will create discard every day that we can use for recipes. So we're going to go to mode, and instead of selecting auto like we have in the past, we're going to go to by mass. What this allows us to do is we're going to feed it 100 grams of flour. And we're going to feed it 100 grams of water every day. So I'm setting up the amount of flour and water to get a 1-to-1 ratio with my 100 gram seed and how often I'm going to feed it. And so it's going to be fed every 24 hours. We're starting with a 100 gram seed. I'm going to need 100 grams of seed to get this started, so I'm going to pull that from a hand-fed starter that we keep here in the kitchen. We have to fill the water, but it looks pretty good. We have to fill the flour up, make sure it doesn't run out. I'm just going to top the flour off so we can keep this running in the background for several days. So we filled the flour, and it's ready to go. You just have to hit start. That's all I have to do. It will feed 100 grams of flour and water every day until I tell it to stop or it runs out of one of the two. This is great. I don't have to worry about keeping my starter alive, and I can come back and get up to 200 grams of discard every day. See you tomorrow. We'll make some blueberry pancakes. All right, so we've got our discard ready. We can make pancakes. First off, we're gonna mix in the dry ingredients, the flour, salt, and baking soda. We're gonna start with the flour as the base, and it's gonna be 1 3/4 cups. Next, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of baking soda. And finally, I'm gonna put a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I'm just gonna give it a quick mixing so it's all incorporated. And now we're ready to add in the wet ingredients. For the first wet ingredient, the most important one, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of our discard. One final thing before we put the crock back in, I'm going to discard a little bit more to get back to 100 grams of starter for that 1-to-1-to-1 ratio. I won't have to hit start or anything, it's already going. It'll feed that 1-to-1-to-1 and everything will be good. And boom, right on time, the 24-hour feeding just started up. Now we're going to add 1 1/2 cups of milk. Next, 2 eggs. I pre-melted some butter, so now it's ready to go in. Congealed. Got a little spoon. Oh yeah, get all of it in there. To make things sweet, I'm gonna add a little bit of honey. I'll give it a good mix and then we'll go cook them in the kitchen. All right, we got the skillet warmed up. We're gonna throw a little bit of butter on there. We'll get a 1/3 cup of our batter. I haven't used this stove before, so bear with me. And the first one's always a tester anyways. Before I flip it, I like to see that there are some bubbles that are popping and staying bubbly around the edges. Big pancake guy here. I used to make a lot of pancakes for breakfast.
Oh.
Yeah, I like maple syrup, but most of the time I prefer to use a little bit of yogurt and honey to make them more of like a pancake stack. Feel free to leave all your hate comments below, but I'm hitting my protein goals. Backside looks a little bit better. I think we got the heat dialed in now. That's one, let's make the rest of them. Now that we have everything set up, I'm gonna use some blueberries for the next pancakes, that extra little kick. And that is going to stick to the pan. All right, this one's ready to flip.
Yep. Oh, nice.
There we go. All right. Oh yeah. I've learned my lesson. I'm doing it over though. You gotta make at least one big one. It's a really fun challenge. Oh my God, it's really stuck. All right, we'll give that one more shot.
Pancake omelet.
Pancake omelet. That's awful. Pancakes look great. We've got a nice high stack. Let's dig in. We'll save the nice ones for everybody else. I'm gonna try my monstrosity over here. I'm actually just gonna eat this plain. I wanna see how well you can pick up those sourdough notes. Big bite. Should have done a smaller bite. It tastes pretty much like a regular pancake, but there's a little hint of the sourdough flavor in the background. It's not overpowering or overly sour. It's really quite nice, and it complements the blueberries really well. I'd recommend adding those in. This was a lot of fun. We're gonna try to do some more daily discard videos. Let us know what some of your favorite discard recipes are, and we can't wait to try them. What's your favorite way to make pancakes, and what are some of your favorite toppings? Make sure to let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.